Hey founders, do you believe in miracles? Because today I'm going to show you a miracle that happened to me 10, maybe 10, 12 years ago. And today with AI, I'm going to show you how to do it in just 2 steps. All right, sounds good? Yeah, I'm going to show you how to sell more with AI in just 2 simple steps that used to take me 20, 30 steps with 10 over staff to do this. All right, so if you don't know already, just 11 of my graduates alone have opened up 22 million of opportunities and sales revenue since 2011. So whatever I'm teaching you here has already proven to work since 2011, but with AI, everything has changed. Now, I want to tell you, if you want to sell more, get more, getting more eyeballs is everything. More leads, more attention on your products and yourself as the founder. That's everything. People can't buy from you if they don't know who you are. They don't know you exist in the first place. And God forbid, that was the one biggest mistake that I do all the time, especially when I was starting out. Because I'm a hermit, I'm an introvert, I don't like to sell, I don't like to get out there. I'm very fearful about public speaking. I'm very, very um, I'm very, very worried about being shameful, people criticize and things like that. So here, but however, here's the thing: if people don't know you exist, they can't buy from you. Okay, and if you want a lot of money, right? Do you want a lot of money or very little money? Okay, if you want a lot of money, then a lot of people must know about you. Okay, even if they want to give you a business, they need to know who you are. Now, so here's the math that I want to put it to you. Now imagine you post 3 content per day on 7 platform, whether is it TikTok, social media, or Facebook and things like that. All right, you post 3 per day, and you post it on 7 platform. Now total, if you can do that, that would be 21 posts a day. Now then after that, if you actually do it for 1 whole year, you actually will get over 7,000 pieces of content. Now, if you were to do that, let's look at the math. If you have over 7,000 pieces of content out there in the world, in social media, and let's say one piece of content only gets you 100 view, then you open up to over 700,000 people who know who you are. Now, after they know who you are, only then they can consider to do business with you. True? They can buy from you. They know about your product and services. They know what you stand for, your story, correct? Okay. Then, what if every one of your video has an average of 1,000 views instead of 100? Now you're exposed to the entire population of Singapore, 7 million. Isn't it insane? All right. And what if some of your video has more views than the others, and you average 10,000 views on average? Maybe some have 100,000, some have 1,000, some have 2,000, some have 5,000. Now, what if that happens? You can't predict. You don't know when a viralness will kick in, right? You don't know when you say something that will actually hit a viral piece, and then your products just fly off the shelf. Your warehouse will be in trouble, right? But that's a good problem, true? Now, if you have an average of 75 million views and eyeballs on you, question to you is, do you think you can sell more or less of your product? Right? Okay, so I'm gonna teach you the steps right now. It's really simple. It's the same secret of how I was able to build my branding when I was on the stages. I built my global branding as well. I get my brand out there, I get my face out there, and I speak. Okay, it's the same strategy that I'm gonna give it to you. But in the past, we have to hire a lot of people to do this. Okay, but with AI now, it changes everything. Okay, so step one, all you need to do now is to make a video like this one, like what I'm doing, right? I make a video of my teaching, right? I make a video, a webinar. It could be me talking, it could be an interview, it could be a podcast and things like that. All right, anything, right? It could be you going to go and interview someone and then put a camera in between the two of you. It could be you talking about content piece, and it could be doing a content piece on anything you want to talk about, your class and whatever, right? This work especially well if you're in education, you're a speaker, author, coach. You are also a potentially a wellness service provider as well, and things like that. All right, anything that requires this kind of thing. Okay, so simply put, go and make one video. Okay, then after that, go to opusclip.com. Okay, if you go to Opus Clip, go and Google for it, search for it. All you need to do next, oh my god, you just put the video in, drop that video in, and this tool, this software will simply do everything for you. It will cut all the highlights for you, the 5 minutes, the 15 minutes, the 1 minute, the 5 minutes, the 1 minute, the 10 minutes, the 1 minute, the 3 minutes, all of it, and it will be all done for you. Okay, it's insane how easy it is to get things done right now with AI. Okay, uh, imagine last time you have to pay at least someone to go and do it. Okay, and you pay at least anywhere from 300 to 2,000. Okay, but the strategy remains. The strategy and the principles has still served me and served my graduates for many years. It's the same theory, same principles. We call it the waterfall down approach. In the past, it's the same thing, right? We did a 3 day class, and then we just repeat this entire model since 10, 20 years ago. It has always been done like that for hundreds of years in the media world, in the movie world, and things like that, right? So now AI has just made everything so much easier and simpler. Okay. Now at this point, you might be thinking, you might be wondering and thinking, but what do I say on the video? Right? What should I say? How do I capture the right market? How do I capture my right buyers? What should I say in order for me to capture the right audience? What should I say in how should I avoid selling to the wrong audience, right? And also, how do you plan for the close? Okay, because then at the end of the day, all this content has to help you actually with the close, right? Your sequence, your process, just after they see your video, okay, how do you plan the next step for the close? Okay, now if that's you and that's your problem, and also that's your problem that you face, then for the few select of you, I want to talk to you about what I have for you. Right? If you want uh, higher closing rate, lesser objections, and more referrals, I'm going to show you, right, how a tutor went from earning 1,000 a month to over hundreds of thousands in just 100 days. How a fund manager makes over $30,000, $29,000 in 16 days, and how you can accomplish your dream goals this year. Okay, it will work for. If you're wondering if this will work for you, answer short answer yes. Long answer, I've done this for almost 20 years now. I've made my programs work for virtually almost everyone, but especially working very well for people who provide some form of wellness service, whether or educational related service. Okay, um, so whether you are a sales agent, whether you're a financial service, whether you're a real estate professional, you're a professional, working professional, you're in online marketing, you are in relationship coaching or anything like that. You want to build relationship with people. You are a speaker, a coach, a education, a consultant, a leadership, or a corporate. It works for all of you. All right, I'm speaking a little bit fast. So and if the entire thing were to just ask yourself, will you need this and do you need this? Now, my question to you is that, are your prospects starting to be like this to you? Are they defensive? Do they argue with you? Uh, are they dismissive of your ideas and your wisdom? They ignore you, they ignore the facts, and they are very selective in what they listen. Okay. Now, the truth is, what you're going through now is not new. It's been going on for the last hundreds of years. It's called confirmation bias. That means, how do I explain confirmation bias to you, right? Um, let me try to explain confirmation bias to you using this. For example, the tabletop is what they believe. They tell you it's too expensive. Now, what happened is that when they have this belief, this is the confirmation bias at work. There are the legs that is beneath the table. Do you see that? And in that table, right, in that reference, in that below the legs, what happened is that there are references, there are bases, there are things, that events and experiences that happen in their life that actually forms that belief that is too expensive, and resulting and producing a confirmation bias that if certain events happen in their life is considered expensive. It has nothing to do with whether you are really expensive or not. It has nothing to do with your value. For example, we are 10 minutes into the video right now. If you don't believe this can help you, if you don't believe that what I have can truly transform your life, you would have stopped at the first 30-second mark. You wouldn't even click the video in the first place because you don't believe that it's going to help you for the next 10 minutes. And it has nothing to do with what I do in the last 10 minutes. Because at the end of the day, the very beginning click, it has everything to do with at the very beginning, the click, whether do you believe, right? So in the same theory that you have to help your prospects create a new belief about you, your product, and your services. If you don't do that, then chances are if you let them to believe what they want to believe on their own, guess what? Their belief is built by their relatives. Their belief is built by their wife, their husband. Their belief is built by their friends and not you, right? None of those three groups knows you. No, none of these three groups understands you. You can be the most kind person on earth. You can be the most nicest person on earth. But if those three groups believe that you are evil, you are unkind, you are nasty, it doesn't really matter who you are. It matters of what that belief system is built by those three groups. Is this making sense? Because the program will teach you how to identify the references on the links. It will help you identify the confirmation bias and how to reshape and rewire. And that's how my graduates for the last 10 years now, since 2011, have been able to produce results after results, not just one time, for the entire lifetime. Because this is a skill for life, with or without AI. Okay. Now, I will in the next 5 minutes, I want to invite you to the program. I want to share with you the results of my graduates who have already gotten it, starting with this Saifu here. Listen to him.
Hi everyone, this is Saifu Rizal, the founder of Math Prodigies. I just got off a call with Jason Lim, and I must tell you how valuable his time really is. He gave me one simple advice, just one small tip that allowed me to double the number of people that came to my workshop. And then after that, of course, it created even more sales for me, amounting to roughly $15,000. What he has structured for me, he has critiqued for me, I think will easily, potentially double or triple my return on investment, and that is something that is very difficult to do.
Now, who else believe that or agree that? Who else agree that it's very difficult to double and triple? I agree, but I don't believe. I agree because it's all a skill. It's all awareness. It's all a skill. It's all the strategy. It's all the techniques and knowing what tools to use. Before the last 12 minutes, before you enter this video, did you know about those tools exist? That strategy, did you know the mapping exists? Because it did for me since 15 years ago. The tool, did you know it exists? Right? You didn't. But the strategy, right? The whole idea right now is that it's easy if you have the skills. So I'm going to show you some of my graduates' results, and hopefully it inspires you and help you believe in yourself that doubling and tripling a business for yourself before the end of the year is very, very, very possible. All right, and then I want to show you what my graduates have achieved, so it helps you as well. Okay, and then if you're interested to enroll for the program or find out more about and getting information and details about the program, then follow the instruction that comes with this video and talk to one of our teammates, and then you'll get all the instructions you need. All right, come learn before your competitors leave you in the dust, so that you can outlast your competition. Sounds good? Good. All right, so this one received a $21,000 Singapore order for the strip of month of November. So in 1 month he closed $21,000. This one within 30 minutes closed the client for $20,000. Look at that. All right, so he called me at 9:10, and then before 9:40 he already closed the 20K. Right? Did any teachings I gave you help? Okay, right? It says my freaking first deal truly helped me build my confidence and gave me clarity on how to control and navigate the conversation. Next, this guy broke down his old belief and made an extra $10,000. Now, you can't break old belief on your own. Chances are you need someone to talk to you. You need someone to listen to you. You need someone to understand how to break the belief in the first place. These are all called blind spots. And that's why coaching and mentorship is so important, it's so powerful, right? So, and most people who try to succeed on their own tends to be stuck with the old belief. Therefore, the old belief will only make the old money. If you want to make new money, new kind of money, new leveraged money, new speed of money, right, you need to have a new belief system, right? Just like before today, you wouldn't be aware about all these simple strategies that can turn your life around, right? Imagine you have 70 million eyeballs on you in the next 12 months, right? That is a new belief system you need to build. Agree? Right? Your old belief wouldn't have realized that you can go to 75 million eyeballs just like that, isn't it? Okay, good. Next, this one is like finding $11,000 job on the line with $20,000 sales on top of it, total 33. I asked him, he said yes, this is the fourth one. All right, and then after that, another one is this is a laundry shop. This laundry shop, what happened is that he made a sale and it's over $50,000. Okay, let's look at this number for a second. He closed $50,000, and let's say he only closed another 10 clients for the next 10 months. Now, in the next 6 years, he would have made $3.4 million. Right now, so I checked in with this graduate, and it's true. The client that paid him 57 still paid him after 6 years. So that's why I said, on average, what if he only get an extra 10 clients after he learned from me? Now, let's recap. Just one case study alone. I only took one case study to show you what happens in the next 6 years. Now, imagine I did it for all five of them, all six of them, right? But with these five case studies and these results, they have already broke through and gotten over 3.5 million sales revenue. Pretty cool, right? What if you have one of this 3.5? What if you unlock knowing how to sell to the right market and you activate what I just showed you? Okay, what if you have more and more leads coming in until you cannot handle? Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, now next is this one, right? A tuition center making over $3,000. One day he make about 10K. This one is a fund manager. He closed about 45 buyers, and let's look at what he achieved. He had $29,000 for his first event. Okay, when he in 16 days after he learned from me. So let's do some forecast. If let's say in the next 10 years, right, he only do an extra 8 events. That's it, right? And then he raised about 2 million per event. If he can do that, that means, right, in the next 10 years he would have an extra AUM of $16 million, and he collects a fee of 2% on that 16. So therefore, all in all, in the next 10 years, right, if he only do 8 events in the next 10 years, and if he only have 16 million in the next 10 years, that would have an extra 500,000, which is half a million. Wouldn't that be nice? If you have half a million unlock, right? If you unlock the keys and the chains, and the if you unlock the shackles and the locks and all this, right, what will happen to your life if you have a new belief and you in order to make your new money? Pretty cool, right? So this one is a photographer. You can see here, I use some of your sales talk ideas, and then he closed a $8,000 package, collecting $4,000 deposit. This one is a math tutor. Can see that his first 2,000 is coming in. He's really, really excited. Next one is this another tutor who collected the largest amount in 1 month from any student, and this one is also an education, a tutor, right? And he also break through his first largest month, which is 20,000 for a 29-year-old. Is very, very, very impressive. Wouldn't you think so? Right? At 29 years old, he made his first $20,000 a month, and for many, many years, right, he couldn't break through his 20. For many, many years, he had to work even on the holidays, and he couldn't take a break. But for the first time in his life, he can work 30% lesser. In the past, it's always 300% more, and he still cannot break through 20K. Within the first 54 days with me, look at this. I asked, you broke through your first 20K month in your first 54 days with me? He said yes. So that being said, right, he was able to at least enjoy a holiday and also be with the friend during the parent pass away. Pretty much. something that's very inspiring. Wouldn't you agree? Good. So and this one final one. This is one of my earliest graduate. Um, and he started learning from me way before my program was so structured and so sequenced. Okay, and he is the one big reason that the way I structure the programs nowadays. Because what happened was that he has 5 kids, right? Um, he has 5 kids, a newborn, and 4 elderly parents, and a wife. Why 4 elderly parents? Because two was his wives. So he has almost about 10, okay, about 10 lives on him. Now, so what happened? So what happened is that um, I didn't know that. Then he started learning from me, and when he started learning from me, he said this, right? $2,000 deal turned into 2 million opportunity over a website pitch. I still cannot believe it. It was such a mind blowing experience that a pitch had opened doors from my life, and in ways I could never imagine and never thought possible at all. Thanks, Jason. Okay, so um, so this is something that is very very heartwarming as well. This is something that is very very inspiring, encouraging, right? And all of these results alone have produced over 22 million worth of opportunities as well as sales revenue. Okay, so now if you have watched until this point, my question to you is this: do you want to have a shortcut and fast track as well? All right, my wish is that you don't need to live in confusion, be lost or stuck anymore, right? This is the program that can turn your life around. Okay, if you're interested to connect, then all you need to do is just follow the instruction that comes with this video. All right, connect with one of our team and then find out more and get more information on the programs. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.